Sasha's sexual secret is out after Onlooker catches nasty thing she did with stranger in public. Well, it seems like both of former President Barack Hussein Obama's daughters, Malia and Sasha Obama, definitely share the same traits after what the youngest, Sasha, was photographed doing at Lollapalooza this weekend. Yesterday as Barry Obama celebrated his 56th birthday with family and friends, both his daughters, Malia and Sasha, made huge splashes on social media because of their antics and style of dancing at Lollapalooza 2017. But what was even worse was what happened later in the day, when Sasha Obama was with her man, which needless to say she had just met a few minutes before, where she was photographed making out in full view of the world. Isn't it heartwarming to know Sasha takes after Granny Dunham? The whole incident went viral when someone decided it would be a great idea, which it actually was, to post the picture on Snapchat, where it went viral within minutes. But of course, the mainstream media will never pick up on this, nor will Saturday Night Live even mention it, like they ridicule the Bush twins constantly when George W. Bush was our president and they were both cited for drinking when they were 19. USA Today reported back in 2001, Bush daughters cited in Texas. Austin, Texas, President Bush's 19-year-old twin daughters were charged Thursday with underage alcohol offenses after an incident in a popular restaurant known for its Tex-Mex food and ice-cold margaritas. It was the second alcohol-related citation against Jenna Bush in less than 5 weeks. Police accused Jenna Bush of attempting to buy alcohol with false identification and Barbara Bush of being a minor in possession of alcohol. Both charges are misdemeanors punishable by a fine of up to $500, attendance at an alcohol awareness course, community service, and a 30-day suspension of a driver's license. But Jenna Bush, who just completed her freshman year at the University of Texas, could face a stiffer punishment because she is facing her second charge. She was ordered last month to perform 8 hours of community service and to take an alcohol awareness course after she pleaded no contest to being a minor in possession of alcohol. Police allegedly found her drinking beer in an Austin bar. The minimum legal drinking age in Texas is 21. White House spokesman Ari Fleischer said the president and first lady would have no comment on the matter. Tuesday night's incident involving the president's daughters was at Chewy's, a students' hangout featuring an eclectic decor that includes a painting of Elvis Presley, long strings of wooden fish hanging from the ceiling, and a room decorated with hubcaps. Police said they received a call from Chewy's saying that minors were attempting to buy drinks. Officers did not issue a citation at the scene. Further investigation determined that Jenna Bush had ordered a margarita and then presented a valid identification that belonged to someone else, police said. She was not served. Her sister, a Yale University student who has not been charged before, was served. Assistant Police Chief Jimmy Chapman said the bar checked IDs, but he did not know what ID Barbara Bush used. A third person, Jessie De Wickham, also was charged with being a minor in possession of alcohol. She was described by an associate of the Bush family as a friend of the Bush daughters. Austin, a college town, state capital and center of high-tech business, bills itself as the live music capital of the world. For several blocks along 6th Street, club after club attracts students from the University of Texas campus with hot blues and cold beer and margaritas. Alcohol use is a big part of the college culture at all universities, and when you have 50,000 students in a town like Austin, yeah, they keep on coming, says Sergeant Randy Mods of the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission. But only one of them is the daughter of the leader of the free world. With her second citation for alleged underage alcohol offenses, Jenna Bush has been thrust into the public spotlight for transgressions that likely would not be noticed if they involved any of her fellow students. Among students lingering here Thursday between the spring and summer sessions, her situation generated a certain amount of sympathy, but also some feeling that a young woman in her position ought to be more careful. Some students said that Jenna Bush was courting trouble. I have to think she would have learned her lesson, said Jaime Gonzalez, a sophomore from McAllen, Texas, who works as a busboy. But why should everyone else get away with it? The reason most people don't get caught is they are not famous. It remained unclear Thursday where Jenna Bush's Secret Service detail was during Tuesday night's incident. The Secret Service does not comment on its security procedures. In February, Secret Service agents picked up a male friend of Jenna's from jail after he was charged with public intoxication and being a minor in possession of alcohol. The latter offense, known by local shorthand as an MIP, is not an unusual infraction among students who crowd the 6th Street strip of bars and clubs that is the hub of Austin's live music scene. Jenna Bush has an apartment in Austin and is expected to spend the summer there. Her sister is expected to spend most of the summer in New Haven, Con, where Yale is. Officials at the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission acknowledged that Austin is a social, bar-hopping town but say they aggressively enforce beverage laws. Even so, the commission estimates that 35% of businesses with liquor licenses sell to minors. Almost every week, commission officers launch sting operations against local bars and clubs, sending in 18-year-olds with false identification to see if establishments are breaking the law by selling to minors, Motz said. At the beginning of each school year, they conduct Operation Fake Out and cite dozens of students for trying to purchase alcohol illegally. It's a zero-tolerance deal to get the message out, Motz said. In Williamson County, which includes Austin, the state last year brought cases against 115 establishments and charged 327 minors with illegal possession, said Commission Staff Services Officer Roy Hale. Another 54 people were cited for misrepresenting their age and trying to buy alcohol. But that enforcement record and the attention brought to the issue because of the citations against the president's daughters seem unlikely to change Austin's laissez-faire atmosphere, graduate student James Spade said. It's a lot more hopping than I thought it would be, he said. Even so, some students said, Jenna Bush should have realized that even in the environment of a huge university, she would draw attention. I don't have too much sympathy, said Andre Lancaster, 22. She is the first daughter and you try to go up and buy alcohol? I think people are going to know it's you, Jenna. In a way, it's sad that it has come to this. The president's children should never be a target, but on the other hand, they should also be smart enough to know that they are now celebrities, and since nowadays everyone carries a camera and is connected to the internet 24/7, they need to be extra careful. Plus, after how evil has been, celebrities and liberal water-carrying leftist journalists have been going after Barron Trump, President Trump's 11-year-old son, it seems like all bets are off and everyone is fair game. Whether you agree or not with this story being reported, one thing's for sure, whatever you say about the Obama daughters, you can clearly see they are about as bright as their father is, and that's not saying much.